Greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here at Overall Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. So, last time, we decided to do some digging, as you will, some investigations into some family's lineage here in Ishgard. And we found out that Sir Emmerich may be the son of the Archbishop of Ishgard. Plus, we may have information on a young lady here who was sired by a woman who was kicked out after a scandal occurred, and it led us to think that there's a possibility that it could be Iceheart that they're talking about. So, let's hope that we can see what happens as we continue on here by speaking with Gibralon again to take on the level 56 challenge entitled Bloodlines. Gibralon has the look of a man weighing his words with the greatest of care. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us, and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Mathia, and we can't escape it no matter how hard we try. That is true. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Yeah, we're also hearing about a person known as, the mongrel here. But yeah, I'm thinking there's a possibility that, there could be connections that are involved with this, but we'll know them soon enough. Yeah, what I said about Iceheart, disregard that. It's not what I thought. Anyway, we've spoken with this starveling before. Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Or did you fancy something specific? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter how we describe it. How about, well, let's see if we can describe it this way. Because I don't think it'll matter either way what we say. Oh, someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you though. Won't, rather, it's bloody obvious you went to the room. Did you think I'd just tell you because you asked nicely? Why do I get the feeling that that may be the mongrel herself? I guess we're going to find out eventually, won't we? But yeah, if that young lady is moving out, then it leads us to believe that we could very well have gained the information we were looking for, because we didn't see up close, but I think she did have black hair. Alright, so I guess we're going back into the Forgotten Knights. And speaking with Alvinode again. Yes, he has arrived. Have you made any progress, Mathia? Well, here's what we found out. So our mongrel was born of an Ellison nobleman and a Hurrian maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we only need remain vigilant. And so with that, another 72,000 experience points comes my way, and we must side quest once again. Yeah, there were not many level 56 main story quests for us to do. Like, they were pretty much right to the point with it. There were not many for us to find. So, since side quests are obviously going to be a necessity, considering where we're going now, why do you say we start taking on the side quests in the Churning Mists? Because we haven't done any of those yet. So, I will meet you guys over at Mogholm in a moment. Okay, so we are back amongst the Moogles, so I'm hoping that they will have quite a few challenges for us to take care of as we get ourselves up towards experience level 57, which is obviously what we're going to have to do in order to continue on with the story. So, yeah, why don't we find out who can help out? Well, Moxie, since you're so close by, why don't we help you out first? We'll take on the level 54 challenge entitled Roadkill. Moxie is gazing fearfully at the road to a saw. You weren't thinking of heading towards a saw, are you? best watch yourself if you are. Archaeosaurs stalk the world looking for an easy meal. If only because someone could drive them away. Kubo! Oh, you see the time for dragon hunting? Why don't you slay 3 of the Archaeosaurs and open the road back up for Moogle traffic? Once the deed is done, let Mogmont and Asa know. Well, that's quite a challenge to just have me go a long way there, Moxie. I mean, I know what you want me to do, and I'm certainly grateful to do that, but yeah, that is a bit of a long distance to cover. And I mean a bit of a long distance. I mean, look how far we're gonna have to go. And then what I would essentially have to do in order to get to Asa, I don't know if it would be quicker to just continue along the path I would be going on, or if it would make more sense to use the Aetheryte over at Zenith to get me there quicker. Either way, this is quite the long trek that we are engaging upon. And I mean a long trek. You really have to pack your bags for this one, because it is so far away. But perhaps this should not come as much of a surprise because we're used to quests that require us to cover a lot of real estate. Hey there, Archaeosaur. Nice to meet you. So I have to beat you. Take this. Nice to meet you, but so I gotta beat you. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. We got you this time. Now you're dead. Okay, no point in going after that one. Let's go after this one instead. Oh, it looks like I might be fighting for this one. And this guy might be doing the same challenge I am. Who gets the credit? I got credit. Nice. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be fighting for this one. Yeah, and I think he knows it, so he's gonna go find another Archaeosaur to amuse himself with. So, in the meantime, let's get our third. Let's get it done, let's get it dead. And down it goes. Boom! Yeah, that's quite a bit of a trek. Well, it's actually not all that bad, but yeah, that is still significant distance to cover. And so, yeah, let's do this. Pass under the Archaeosaur's tail and get ourselves over to where Mogmont is. Yeah, because I get the feeling he might very well send us right back the way we came. Let's hope not. Well, actually, I'm hoping he does, but I mean as in more of a direct route to just warp back to Mogholm or whatever. I mean, if nothing else, it could very well be this distinct possibility that we just go say hi to him and we complete the challenge, and then he doesn't have another for us. Now, I know that we've seen already on the map that there are going to be some other challenges in Asa, but I want to take care of as many challenges as I can in Mogholm first before continuing on other ambitious pursuits. Like the side quests here in Asa, for instance. Okay, so yeah, we're coming up towards where Asa is. We see a summoning stone here, we see Mogmont here, and this is what we're looking for. Is that someone from below? How did you get past the Archaeosaurs infesting the road? We killed them. What? Moxie asked you to slay them for him? It's just like on him to depend on the kindness of strangers. We've barely been able to venture outside of Asa for fear of being attacked. And now, thanks to you, the roads are just a little safer. Kubo! And with that, we get another 31,000 experience points. But yeah, it does look like Mogmont has 3 challenges. Do any of them involve me getting an Aether Current? No. So, for now, let's just warp back to Mogholm. Yeah, we can take care of Mogmont's laundry list of side quests another time if we want. Alright, so now that we've helped out the one Chocobo outside the cave, now let's go help out the the Moogles that are outside the cave. Then let's go and help out the Moogles that are inside the cave. Yeah, my Chocobo is with me, but We're not helping out my chocobo here, we're helping out the Moogles. We're being nice to the cute and adorable and happy little Moogles. Alright, so which of you two should I go with first? Let's go with Mogmo first. Yeah, he has two different jobs, so let's take on the first one. A level 54 entitled A Dream Blooms. Mogmo is looking to the north longingly. I just heard the most amazing news! Couple! Rare and fragrant flowers called hornblooms are blooming near the House of Letters. If you could go and pick 3 from me, my gratitude will be yours! Flowers, huh? Flowers it is. Let's do this. Of course, we gotta leave first. Don't trip on the roots. And so now we got to go left, right, and so on. So, hornblooms. How far are we going for these ones? Oh, pretty much as far as we did with the first challenge with the Archaeosaurs, but whatever, we need to get to level 57. And unfortunately, I've already completed all my roulettes for the day, so I can't get any extra experience off of them. Which means I have no choice but to take on various side quests. Alright, so... this should get us to... or will it? Okay, I think we're going the wrong way. Yeah, I think I wanted to go this path. Yeah, because it'll allow me to get to the same location, of course. Alright. So, hornblooms, huh? So what's so special about these hornblooms that they are so far away? I mean, is there something special about the place that they bloom that makes them bloom where they do? Or is there something else? We don't know, but I guess we'll know when we get there, right? As we can see, even though Needhogg has been defeated, the Ares still looms over the clouds and over the sky. So, let's go, now that we're within the red circle, let's start figuring out where these hornblooms are. Alright, here's the first one. Let's start picking. Don't trample them there, Lanza. Okay. Where will we find the second? Maybe there's some item behind the rocks here. Nope. And we'll go over this way, maybe. Can we clear this? Yes, we can. Alright. Let's go over this way now. Yeah, we can work our way around the perimeter and then work our way inwards because, yeah, more often than not, from what I've been seeing with all these various challenges, a lot of the stuff that you need is going to be hidden in areas that are going to be on the perimeter of a circle rather than within the center of it. Especially if there are multiples of the same item that you're looking for. That's just something that I've gleaned while playing this game. So yeah, staying to the perimeter really is the best rule of thumb when you're looking for multiples of the same item. There's no point in jumping on this bait because it'll be too late to do so. But congrats to the people who completed it. Yeah, if we can get ourselves onto a higher ground, maybe we'll find this third one. Can we climb up that? No need. Third hornbloom's right here. Fine by me. And so we'll walk back to Moghelm. Yeah, I probably should change this as my home point. So that at least I can use a return or two here and there when I'm able to do so. Alright. Set new home point. There we go. I couldn't see the rock hiding behind that big lamp. Yeah, I was like, what's going on? Well, the lamp was hiding something because it's so bright. Okay, so over to Mogomo. Or Mogomo, whatever it's supposed to be. You've returned bathed in a floral scent! Kupo! Were you able to find 3 of the flowers? Yes, I did. You really have the eyes of a florist! As I'm sure you've gathered, these are far more precious than the other flowers you see dotting the landscape, as they only bloom so lovely once a year. I've put my very best into making sure they stay healthy and robust! Don't tell anyone, but you'll be using these for my secret garden. When it's finally complete, you'll be the first one in the first I invite. Kupo! Alright, and so that's another 31,000 experience comes my way. So now for Mogomo's next 54, entitled Nut Job. Mogomo has the next step of his perfect garden planned. Mogom's upper layer is bathed in sunlight, and that's why the Kupo trees grow lush and leafy. I think a few would look perfect in my garden. I only want the best trees, and that means the best Kupo nuts. Moxia tends to the greenery up top. Ask him if he can part with some. 5 should be enough. Kupo! 5, huh? Well, I may only need to speak with Moxia once in order to get the necessary number of nuts that are being asked of me. So we'll take the back entrance, because this allows us access to go up top. So yeah, this path gave me a bit of confusion when I first came here. But now that we've got it all figured out, there should be little in terms of difficulty that I have to contend with. Okay. Can we go this way? Can we go to the right from this direction? Not by the looks of it. I'm gonna have to use the whole perimeter. Whole perimeter it is then. So we'll just make our way around. And the person, the Moogle we are looking for, he's quite a bit of ways out. We have to go quite a bit of distance in order to find this Moogle. So much so that I fear we may end up dropping off the top. But I don't think that's what I want, because he mentioned that this particular Moogle is he is on high ground. Alright, that should get us closer to where we need to be. Yeah, we do see a lot of the stuff that we need. You know, all the clues. So now, Moxia! How do you do? Ah, so Mogomo is in need of Kupomon nuts? He has been a good friend. Very well. Take as many as you need. Just pick them straight off the branches. Kupo! Okay, so we gotta pick 5. So, yeah, I guess he's not holding them in his hand. We just find the trees that he's looking for. Or rather, the nuts will just fall into place for us, hopefully. Okay, yeah, I was expecting them to be on the tall trees, not the short ones. Okay, now we found 2. 3 more over in the far right corner. And we shall get our hands on them. Climb up, climb up. And now cross to the opposite side. Alright, I believe I have found the location of interest. And yeah, that was a lightning bolt. A few of them. Alright, more picking. More nut picking. And that's not what I meant, you people with disgusting minds. Yes, yes, I'm still calling you out because I know you're out there. You are out there and I will hold you accountable. Okay, last one's actually down at the bottom, so why don't we just warp down? I think it'll be a little quicker. And then apparently the Scarecrow is trying to cause some trouble. That's strange. I thought he had a brain. And I thought I did too, but... Okay, yeah, I may have lured myself to go to the wrong spot. Ugh. Yes, sometimes I am not the best reader of maps. And in this instance, I believe it shows. Because, yeah, they put it on high ground again. And in so doing, because of its close proximity to the Aetherites, I tricked myself into thinking that's where you had to go. Yeah, it's just what I do, but when you're not familiar with the environment, you're not familiar with the location that you're in, these things do tend to happen. So we'll once again do the fancy winding up the mountain path in order to get ourselves back to where we were. And so now, let's try this again. Yeah, because I didn't notice this third circle before. Yeah, like, why wasn't it here the first time? Maybe it wasn't, I just didn't notice it. Because things like that usually do escape my gaze. I was about to say glaze, but no, we're not talking about donuts. Alright, Koopo Nut. Koopo Nut! Alright, now we can drop back down. Well, I guess we'll probably need to make sure we're going the correct direction. Because we want to drop it correctly, not throw ourselves off a cliff. Like, yeah, it's down here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Don't die, don't die! Thank goodness. Yeah, you might remember back to my Realm Reborn LP, when I didn't think there was going to be a death for me falling from a high spot, there was. Alright, Mogomo. I know Moxie will pull through in providing only the best. Were you able to find the nuts I require? Yes, I did. My thanks! I couldn't have picked firmer Koopo nuts myself! The trees which sprout from these will be the envy of gardeners everywhere! One day, people from the service will visit Mog Home in numbers like never before, bringing shiny tools and other sundries I can barely imagine. On that day, I'll show them my glorious Koopo nuts, and they'll have no choice but to trade for my superior product. Just you wait, Koopo! And I look forward to that day. But Mogomo, it looks like we're done with you, so let's speak with your friend Mogray to take on... Oh, you have a couple of challenges yourself, so now why don't we start with the level 55 challenge entitled Something in the Water. Mogray is gazing at these wilting flowers with a concerned expression. And why is the word fish? I guess we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Oh no, this won't do it all, Koopo! If we don't water these flowers soon, there'll be nothing left but dried husks! But thanks to a mean old Hopkin, doing God's knows what in the spring, we can't get anywhere near the precious water! Say, you look like you've done your fair share of dragon slaying. Why don't you get rid of that hulking Hopkin for us and fill this ewer with water for the flowers, Koopo? Our little garden is depending on you! Alright. Where is this dragon you need slain? Ooh. That's uncharted territory for me. I hope I can access it. Because I really don't believe, from a genuine perspective, that they would take you to a spot to do a side quest in a spot you couldn't access. And if they did, like... Yeah, because... Remember back a number of episodes ago when I was trying to do various side quests over at Annex Shrine, and I was trying to help out Call Mick with the challenges that he was having to deal with, and one of them took me to a spot that I thought was inaccessible because of the way the map was laid out, but it turned out you could actually go down that path anyway. Yeah, that was strange. That was very strange and unexpected, and just the way it happened was, it just made no sense. That you couldn't drop down any ledges where there were gaps involved, but you could drop down that one. But I am grateful for the fact that we can now make use of advantages and knowledge like that some gaps like that can be crossed. You just have to know where to look, and you have to have a person or a dragon or a moogle or whatever it is you're following for a side quest that can point you in the correct direction. Okay, so I'm actually overshot by looking at the map, but I really do believe that I have to go the highway, over the high road, and then arc down in order to get to where I need to go. I mean, we might find something shorter on the way back, but I don't intend to go back the way I came, at least not in the traditional sense. Alright, let's start making our curve downward. Oh, can you get me up? Because it looks like you can. There we go. Let's do this. Going through Iltong. It's going across some very mountainous paths. So it looks like this is the destination that we are trying to get ourselves to. Yeah, if we can get ourselves past these hopkins, because yeah, there they are. And yeah, these things are glowing. Gives you an indication that these guys will actually be a threat. Just hope I don't get caught trying to escape from them. Whoa, wait. Okay, yeah, here's the spring that they were talking about. Okay. Yeah, this will work just fine, I do believe. Alright, so let's breach the perimeter and take on this hopkin. And let's do this. Splat and boom. Splat and boom. Alright, let's go on and get rid of you. You are in my way. You are in my way to success, is what you are doing. And so now we will simply help ourselves to the water while Vondak Volgard takes on the same challenge we were just doing. Alright, back to Motto. Yeah, it looks like Vondak is so strong he doesn't even need the use of his chocobo. But I prefer to have mine now, just for that little extra insurance, because we've actually had situations where having my chocobo would have helped. Whenever I was in a situation where I needed to fight off a whole bunch of enemies. So it looks like Steel Nightfall has the full collector's edition there of this game, because of course she's riding on a griffin. Hi Mulgray, challenge completed.
Oh, I can see the flowers wilting before my very eyes, Kubo! Did you manage to bring the water?
I sure did.
Finally, the flowers are saved! There didn't used to be so many dragons sleeping about those springs, but recently we've been seeing more and more. I don't know where they came from, but I'm sure that they're only here to make our lives a pain in the pom-pom! Kubo!
And so we get the experience skill plus grilled sweet fish. Ooh, that's actually something that can help me out a bit if I wanted to. Plus we also get to choose some more fish. What will be the best for me to use? Well, in my instance, it might be the grilled rain collar, which helps me better. So why don't we go ahead and take on Mulgray's next challenge. Level 54, entitled The Bathing Bully. Mulgray is in desperate need of a bath. Is that so?
Have you ever bathed in the waters to the northeast? Of course not, because a gang of Birdie Hopkins has been attacking any who goes near them, Kubo! If you were kind enough to slay a few, that might scare them away, giving me time for a dip in the waters!
3 of them, huh? And we're pretty much going back the same way we were going to. Alright. I do not mind. I do not mind because it is a challenge and I accept any at all. Until I get to level 57, of course. Until I get to level 57, of course. Yeah, but even then, we still have about 1.5 million points to go in order to get ourselves to the next experience level. That's going to take a long bit of time. Okay, no one's attacking this challenge. No one's taking this bait. Now, I want to see if I can actually go this way in order to get to where I need to go. Already I can say with certainty that that's a no, because... Well, maybe? Oh, get up? Yes! Okay, we can get up this way. But now, how much more heights can we get by going this route? Pull myself up, good. Yeah, this path may actually be faster and quicker than I thought it would be. But I can still see that I'm going to have to possibly deviate at some point. And detour elsewhere. So, calming down. But yeah, here it is. The spring is much more easily accessible than I had believed it to be. Because we can now slay Hopkins right here. Hi. You don't know who I am, but I know who you are, and I must deal with you very swiftly. So we'll give you my triple threat, as well as a slowdown, as well as a fracture, and a phlebotomize, and pretty much the whole 9 yards. Alright, you're dead. Now for your friend. Next. Alright, Hopkins. Yeah, there'll be no Johns Hopkins to help you deal with the injuries you're going to be sustaining when I'm done with you. For too long. Down you go. Yeah, I dodged your punch right as I got my last shot in. Your turn. And looks like the sun is starting to come out now. Oh yeah, look how the clouds move in the background. That's pretty cool. Yeah, now they've come to a complete standstill. Like they were on the move and now they suddenly stop moving. That's weird. Alright, back to Mogholm. Yeah, we'll be using the teleport command to get back to Mogholm a lot. Alright. Chocobo time! Yeah, I wonder just how far we can go in order to get ourselves all of the Aether Currents that we need, because we do need quite a few of them. In fact, well, we'll know... Let me complete this current challenge, and then we'll see how many more we need through various side quests. Hi, Mulgray. Yeah, be careful there, Lanza.
Many thanks, Wave Adventure. Finally I can enjoy a bath without the smell of raw dragonfish assaulting my senses. Say, a dip in the waters might serve to freshen you up as well. Kupo!
Thanks. And so, that's another Aether Current obtained. How many more do we need here in Churning Mist? Just 2. Oh, okay. Well, I wonder who else will have them. Well, we'll find out next time, because, yeah, there's certainly a lot more side quests that we can do here at Mogholm, and we'll certainly make it a point to take advantage of what we have available to us. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. And when I join you again, we will continue to do the various side quests here at Mogholm as we get ourselves closer to level 58 and return, or no, we want to get ourselves to 57 in order to continue the main story. Plus, we'll see where else we can find the Aether Currents in order to allow ourselves to be able to fly here in the Churning Mists. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew with Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.